Good evening. Allow me first to apologize for this interruption. I do, like many of you, appreciate the security of the familiar, the tranquility of repetition. I enjoy them as much as any bloke. But in the spirit of commemoration, whereby those important events of the past usually associated with someone's death or the end of some awful bloody struggle are celebrated with a nice holiday, I thought we could mark this November the 5th, a day that is sadly no longer remembered, by taking some time out of our daily lives to sit down and have a little chat. There are of course those who do not want us to speak. Words will always retain their power. Words offer a means to a meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of the truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there? Criticism is healthy, but criticism must always be used constructively to help solve the subject you are criticizing. There are also other forms of criticism. Criticism just for the sake of being in the 8 o'clock news. This sort of criticism, which could be called the criticism of resentment, entails that an improvement of the situations that are judged invariable do not yield fulfillment. On the contrary, it breeds more malcontent because it goes against the hating and plain and simple rejection of everything. Some parties are enraged that another party is solving the problems they are raising, because it takes away the pleasure of opposition for the purpose of opposition. The criticism of resentment is characterized by the fact that it doesn't want what it says it wants. It doesn't criticize to solve evil, yet it uses evil as pretext to rail against everything. How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you are looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror. More than 400 years ago, a great citizen wished to embed the 5th of November forever in our memory. His hope was to remind the world that fairness, justice, and freedom are more than words, they are perspectives. So if you're seeing nothing, if the crimes of these parties remain unknown to you, then I would suggest you allow the 5th of November to pass unmarked. But if you see what I see, if you feel as I feel, and if you would seek as I seek, then I ask you to stand beside me 1 year from tonight outside the gates of Parliament, and together we shall give them a 5th of November they shall never, ever be forgotten.